I didn't even know what computer science was when I went to college and didn't find out about the field until after I graduated. But then when I saw all the really interesting tools that people were building, I thought, I want to build those tools and those applications. My name is Christine Movius, and I'm an application developer at blueraster, which is a mapping services company based in Arlington, Virginia. We provide users a visual representation of global important data, and so rather than looking at data in a series of tables or just simple bar graphs, when you connect that data to geographic locations, it really tells a much richer story of the information behind that data. I went back to a program. They have something called a Web Development Immersive, which is a 3-month 40+ hour a week, very intensive program that focuses on the hands-on fundamentals of coding. And here I am doing the things that I love every day. I take geospatial data that's prepared by analysts and incorporate it with code to make interactive web maps. Here in the office, we use a suite of products provided by Esri and ArcGIS. The most common one that we use is the Esri ArcGIS JavaScript API, which allows us to create these visual interactive web maps that the user can see on the internet. You can get started by entering a major that you might be interested in studying in college. Let's type in computer science, and then we can see all the schools in the United States that have offerings and courses in computer science. One of my most recent projects has been with the National Center for Education Statistics. This is where the magic happens in the code. If we want to change the base map, currently the base map is a light gray color, but let's say we want to change the base map to use satellite imagery. We can simply replace the term gray vector with satellite, and then when it refreshes, you'll see now that we have a different base map in our application. I was also responsible for making this application mobile friendly, so if a user were to visit this website on a cell phone or a tablet, they'd be able to use the application very easily. The greatest satisfaction I get out of my job is when I finally solve a really hard problem, and I finally have an aha moment where something clicks and I figure out in the code and the application works as expected. And so those aha moments are really, really rewarding. Oh, I didn't even realize we had Lodash. I don't even think we're using Lodash in this app. So if you'd like to become an application developer, the most common path is to go to a university and receive a degree in computer science or information systems. My advice for anybody who is interested in getting into coding is to just keep building things and learn through failure. It's very important to read up on the theories behind computer science, but until you actually build a program, you're not going to get that hands-on experience. There are a number of soft skills that are also required to do the job successfully. One needs to know how to collaborate very well. A lot of times, I get stuck on a problem, and when I do, I can reach out to my coworkers and we can problem solve together until we figure out the solution. One way to increase or improve your collaboration skills is to code together. And when you do that, you learn how to problem solve with your peers, and then that is a skill that you can easily take into the workplace. When you have fun with your coworkers, that's when the best work is done. You can make the next multi-billion-dollar business. I get challenged every day. I get to be creative every day. I'd say this is the best job I've ever had.